Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Walk in Favor Network. Today, I'm representing FAMU Rattlers Strike. You know I wasn't going to end the week without representing FAMU. Come on, y'all. HBCU, Florida A&M University, located in Tallahassee, Florida, our state's capital. Now, I'd like to end this week with this thought. People around you or people who are in your circle oftentimes shape your mindset. I think I talked about transforming and renewing your mind last week. And sometimes the people around you have something to do with your mindset and the way you think. If your circle normalizes drama, chaos, negativity, laziness, and poverty, sad to say, this becomes you too. My grandmother used to always say, you're known by the company you keep. And if you keep company with low vibrational people, what does that say about you? If your company of acquaintances and friends are always in some type of drama, they got nothing but chaos going on in their lives. They're lazy. They don't work. They just sit around and expect someone to take care of them and provide things for them that they're able-bodied and could be out doing for themselves. That's a lazy spirit. They always say, well, I'm just waiting on the Lord to send somebody by to bless me. When are they a blessing to other people? They never have anything to give. Never. Ask yourself why you're around that type of person. They make it normal. And see, once you're around something all the time, it seems normal. I remember having a conversation with my sister Quan, and we were just looking. We went to an event, and we were just looking around, and it's like, they act like this normal. So what's normal for them, it might not be normal for us because we wasn't raised that way. So when you're around a circle of people and certain things seem normal, like drama, chaos, fussing and fighting and cussing and all of this other stuff, and having a poverty mindset, this becomes you if you're not careful. If you're not careful, this is what you'll become. You must take an inventory or an audit of the people that you choose to be around, people you choose to surround yourself with, and you got to, and I'm going to just be very blunt here, stop wasting your time and energy around those type of people. They are not assets to you. They are a liability. And you know what? Once they see you're trying to transform or change your way of thinking, your way of living, you want more, you want better for yourself, you decide to take you a class or get you a certification and figure, I got to get up out of this rut. They turn on you. These been your ride or die all this time, and now they done turned on you because they see you want better. And you know why? It's not the fact that you want more and you trying to leave the circle. It's because something wrong with them. They begin looking at themselves and feel bad about themselves and try to shame you for wanting to do better when the shame is on them for not doing better for themselves. Stop wasting your time arguing or trying to teach closed-minded people anything. There's some people who just closed-minded. They never gonna see it your way. They only gonna see things the way they have seen it for years and years. Now, just because it's been done that way for years and years, and this the way we do it over here, that don't mean it's right. That don't mean it's logical. That don't even mean it's relevant. So stop trying to teach a closed-minded person something when you can clearly see that their mind is not ready for improvement. Did I speak a word there? See, the Old Testament book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 7, I always go to the word because I know people get in their feelings when they hear the truth. But we as believers in the Most High, we got to go back to the word because everything we need is in the word. The way we conduct ourselves, the way we live, our mindset, all of this is in the word. The blueprint has already been written. Ain't nothing new coming. All of the books and everything that we see on websites, none of that stuff is new, y'all. It's already been written years and years ago. All we do is modify it and incorporate it in our lives. The book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 7, advises us to leave their presence because you will not find knowledge or wisdom in their words or their actions. Also, if you want to run another reference, Proverbs chapter 26 verses 4 and 5 says, do not even answer or entertain them unless you become just like them. Leave the presence when you perceive it. This person is a fool. You're just wasting your time. The people that you surround yourself with will shape who you are and will shape your mindset. You have got to get yourself focused. Use your spirit of discernment and understand sometimes you have to come to the realization they're just not on your level. Somebody, I hear you in the back saying that part, Pastor. They're just not on your level. That's not to say that they're a bad person. That's not to try to down them or shame them or elevate yourself above them in any type of way. But it is a truth. There are some people who dealing with them who is closed-minded and they are comfortable where they are. If that's the case, leave them where they are. There's some people you just got to leave behind. There's some people maybe in that circle. They are looking for someone to come and rescue them. They're looking for somebody to come and assist them to get out the circle and have a better life. That's a person who ain't never going to do nothing for themselves because here they are still sitting, waiting for somebody to come and do something for them. They're never going to get up and go and try to find it and try to do it for themselves. They expect someone to come and do this because they somehow deserve a better life. You deserve what you get, honey. You can't get something you're not willing to produce for yourself. You can't sit around begging and expecting and having a sense of entitlement that people supposed to just come and give to you and take care of things you should be taking care of yourself. You have to watch your circle, everybody. You have got to use your spirit of discernment. And when you discern your circle, when you discern the people in your circle or who you surrounded with, your homeboys and homegirls, when you discern, as long as I'm in this circle, I'm never going to grow. I'm going to always be stagnant. I'm always going to be labeled. I'm always going to be stereotyped until I come from among this circle. Because I can see everybody in this circle over 40 years old. Ain't nobody got nothing in my circle. I got to start questioning me. What's wrong with me? Ain't nobody in the circle ever owned a home? And everybody in the circle sleeping on somebody's couch or on the floor or couch surfing? Ain't nobody in the circle got no car? Nobody in the circle got a bank account? What are you doing there? You got to want more for yourself. Do an audit. You got to sometimes love them, but leave them where they are. And one thing for sure, when you identify and recognize that where they are is where they want to be and they comfortable there, and they come in your space, in your circle when you're growing and improving your life and transforming and renewing your mind, and they come in your circle and all of a sudden bad things start happening to you, that heavy spirit, that draining of your energy starts to happen, send them back to where they're used to. I just spoke a word, and I know the emails are going to come from that. Leave them where they are. Send them back to what they're familiar with, because they'll drag you down with them. Don't waste time trying to convince them that your way is the best way. Follow suit. Proverbs 14:7, Proverbs 26:4 has already told us what the blueprint is. Y'all be blessed. Have an awesome weekend. Comment, like, and share. Please keep journaling. I can't stress this enough. Keep journaling. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me. And I'll see you back on Monday. Be blessed, and always watch your circle. Watch yourself. Don't become one of those people who don't want nothing better and have no growth in life. As I said earlier in the week, Sister Priscilla Shira already told us, if you say you're a Christ-like person and you walking in victory, we ought to see some evidence, and you ought to show some sign. Get yourself up out of that circle and move on to something better. Send people back to what they're familiar with. See y'all Monday.